are doing some quality races in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe today. Alright, let's hopefully have a good session tonight. Voice chat. Where is voice chat? Okay. Okay, I can join. Awesome. Let's go King Boo. Okay.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, how's it going? How are you doing?
It's going.
Yeah, you know, let's see how this room is gonna be. That's why I wanted to join you. I'm not sure how good you are at this game. I would say this is the one Nintendo franchise I'm actually pretty good at. I'm not very good at Smash Bros or Splatoon or anything like that.
Yeah. I'm not great at Mario Kart myself, so.
Not great. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm a little bit sweaty when it comes to Mario Kart. Let's do it. Bum 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 bum. This is a good track. I ran a poll on Discord. I was saying, so we've been playing in Mario Kart 8 for over a decade, and I was like, some people, you know, have a Switch 2, they moved on to World, or maybe they're still playing both games, but I decided to run a poll of the 25 nitros in this game. This game has a lot of retro tracks, but it's 25 nitros. You know, you could consider a few additional ones, but let me lay out my logic. So tracks like Ninja Hideaway, Merry Mountain, Yoshi's Island, I know a few of them got added to 8 Deluxe before Tour, but they were definitely designed for the mobile game first. So that's why I would say that Yoshi's Island, Squeaky Clean Sprint, and Sky High Sunday, I would not count those as nitros for this game. So that's my logic of why I'm saying 25. So it's the 16 that launched with the base Wii U game, and Oh gosh, the 9 that came in the Wii U DLC. But yeah, I'm sorry that I'm so long-winded, but the point I'm trying to make is I ran a poll on those 25 nitros, and that track that we were just spectating, Electrodrome, that got the most votes for what will go down as a classic track from this game.
Yeah, most of my time in Mario was spent in Mario Kart was either spent with the Game Boy Advance game or Double Dash. So.
Oh, I love those games. Wait, let me mute myself for just 1 second. 1 second. Yo, Mr. B and Viceroy, how's it going? I'm not gonna talk that much to chat today because I'm mostly focusing on talking to the person I'm talking to, okay? Yo, sorry about that. Hello?
No.
Mushroom Gorge. See, this is a really good one as well from the Wii. In my opinion, Wii is one of the best lineups of nitros. I do think that 8... I'm not sure if Wii is slightly better or if 8 is slightly better, but they're both really good. Sorry, I'm just like hardcore into Mario Kart, so I might just be rambling a lot while we're playing this game. Okay. But yeah, I think... Okay, yeah, true. I think as far as, you know, the classics from this game go, like, I'll just go cup by cup. I do think Mario Kart Stadium is a really good starter track. In fact, I'm gonna say it's the best one ever made. In my opinion, the previous best one was Luigi Circuit from Double Dash. That was a really good intro track. But Mario Kart Stadium is just so cinematic with its nighttime with the helicopter. It's such a good starting track. I don't know if you agree with that assessment.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Water Park I don't like that much. I don't think most people like that track. It's kind of forgettable.
The fact that I am in 4th place, not last, is a miracle.
Nice. Yo, you know what I just noticed, dude, while we were replaying Galaxy 1 recently? So you know how the Hungry Lumas, like each dome has one outside of it? I totally did not notice until recently that's a Sweet Sweet Galaxy, so I think that Sweet Sweet Canyon and the Battle State Sweet Sweet Kingdom from this game are both named after that galaxy from Galaxy 1. Yep.
I only played a little bit Galaxy 1.
Great game. Yeah, I've moved... Oh, nice. Dude, that was a good collection. I mean, they did just give us Galaxy 1 again, which is a little bit redundant, but people have the option to buy digitally instead, but as a physical guy, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll buy Galaxy 1 again. Alright, damn it, the blue shell took me out. I'll take second, though.
That's mostly because you have to drop lights somewhere, you know? Like, if I collected everything I enjoyed, I would...
I think they call that being a hoarder.
Yeah, I feel you. I am kind of running out of shelf space myself. That's the problem with buying games and buying Blu-rays and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm nearly out of shelf space for my movie and TV collection. And I don't know what my plan is to build upon what I already have.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, if you've got most of the classics that you want, most of your all-time favorites, that's like the most important. Yeah, but then there's always new stuff coming out, so it's like tough, right?
Yeah.
It's a balance. You gotta find that balance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that is so funny. I was just talking about this track and we get it.
Yeah.
Okay, but I gotta finish off the Mushroom Cup. So the last track in the Mushroom Cup is Swamperoons, and there's no doubt in my mind that that is going down as an all-time classic. That is such a good track. I can't believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am, that's the first non-Bowser's Castle track to have swamps in it, so that makes it pretty damn unique.
I would not have known that.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I might as well just finish all 25 tracks if you don't mind. We're already 4 out of 25, so 16% of the way there. Damn, that green shell sniped me. Okay. But I'm trying to think what's next. I think it's Mario Circuit, which I think is fine. I think 7 had the best Mario Circuit. I don't know if you played 7 in 3DS.
I think I have 7, or maybe... Yeah, I think I do. I think I did, like... Yeah. Yes, I do. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
did I ever get that? Oh, yeah, I did.
It might have been a while since you played that game, but I really like that the Mario Circuit in that game has, like, the cherry blossoms. It looks like a traditional Japanese spring. I really like that touch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, you're in first place. Nice job.
Don't. Why do you have to say that?
Did I jinx it? Okay.
I was hoping nobody would notice.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Oof. Alright. But yeah, I don't think the Mario Circuit in this game is all that special. I do like how he used the anti-gravity, but it's kind of generic.
Yeah.
Toad Harbor, though, is a fantastic track and one of the best in the game. Like, it's got so many elevations, the speed boost at the end that you could take, the risky item box at the start that you could do. I like the crate section. It reminds me of Delfino Square from Mario Kart DS. Yeah. Alright, let me just focus for a moment. Damn these blue shells.
No, actually,
man.
no. I'm not gonna let you focus for a minute. Absolutely not.
Okay. Twisted Mansion, though, is a genuinely fantastic ghost track. And I'm gonna say, yes, it does not have as good theming as Luigi's Mansion from DS or Boost Cinema from World, but I think it's got the best layout. Oh, nice. Good job. It's got the best layout of any ghost theme track in history, I'm gonna say. That's just my opinion. To each their own. I think it's a fantastic track. I love the underwater section and the boost smashing the hammers down at the very end. And what's the last track in the Flower Cup? It's Shy Guy Falls. You know, that is one of the few tracks that I really like that I'm not good at. I've always kind of struggled on it, especially on 200cc. It is an amazing track, especially the waterfall section, follow the dash panels, but it is super technical in my opinion. You still with me? Did I bore you to death?
Oh, I am still with you.
Oh man, it's good that Sunshine Airport is the next track to start off the Star Cup, because we've got it as an option. And you know what? It is a really good track. I think it does the plane theming very well. I like how you drive through the plane for a bit, dodge the crates. But I think another track does that idea a lot better than it does. So it's still a really good track, but not one of my all-time favorites. But I do think an all-time banger is Dolphin Shoals. Like, Dolphin Shoals has amazing music. That saxophone goes so hard. And, like, in my opinion, it's one of the best underwater tracks of all time. Like, right up there with Piranha Plant Slide from 7, Squeaky Clean Sprint from the DLC. It's one of the best water tracks of all time. And let me think. Electrodrome. So I was talking to Nikki about this on Discord, you know, Princess Nikki from ZD. I was like, which do you think is better, Music Park from 7 or Electrodrome from 8? I think we ultimately said Music Park, but they're both really, really good. It's like a techno, is that what you would call it? Like a techno-themed music stage? Really enjoy it. Yeah, you know, Mario Kart 8, this game does reuse the idea of split paths, I think a little bit too much, but that is one of the best uses of split paths in my opinion on that track. And then Mount Wario, like, I posted this on my blog on ZD, I finally finished ranking all 96 tracks. Do you know I did the bottom 48 in 2023, and then I just didn't update it for 2 years. And then I was like, I gotta finally finish this, so in the last days of 2025, I finally finished it. But yeah, I said Mount Wario, in my opinion, is the best section track ever made. It's just such good use of each section. You've got the downhill descent, the cave section, the dam, dodging the trees, the downhill slopes at the very end. Oh shoot, the ink actually messed me up. Okay.
Hey, if the ink never messes you up, or do you even play Mario Kart, okay?
Yeah. And in the DS games and 3DS, it's so easy to avoid that because you just look at the touch screen. When single screen's a little bit tougher. But yeah, the Special Cup. Cloud Top Cruise to me is like a spiritual successor to Airship Fortress from DS, so I really like that. And it's got Gusty Garden, right, from Galaxy 1 soundtrack. Alright, I'll take that. I'm not playing the best today, but it's okay. I still get some points.
Apparently, I'm playing my best, because I'm in 4th place somehow.
Nice. Good job. You know a track that gets too much hate? Oh, Yoshi's Island. Yo, I said this is my favorite track in the whole game. It really is. It's just such a good homage to the SNES classic. But yeah, a track that gets too much hate is Bone Dry Dunes. I know it's not the best track. I think that people would be less upset. I think I've said this on CD before. Like, if it swapped places with Shy Guy Falls, if it was in the Flower Cup instead and Shy Guy Falls was in the Special Cup, I think people would be less upset. It's not the most intricate track, maybe that's why people hate on it, but I do like its theming. The dry piranha plants, you've got the split path of anti-gravity, you've got the giant dry Bowser head leading into the cave. I think it's a good track. It gets too much hate. It's got a good soundtrack as well. And then finishing up the last two default nitros. Bowser's Castle. Don't know how you feel about this game's Bowser's Castle. I think it's one of the best, if not the best one. Yes, it doesn't have thwomps, so it breaks a long-running tradition, but it's got so many other obstacles. The lasers, the ball and chains, the fire bars, the giant Bowser, the boulders. It is such a good track in my opinion. I don't know if you agree with me or if you think it sucks.
I have no real opinions on tracks in this game, I'll be honest.
Okay, fair enough. Then let me just finish with the last 10. We've done 15, so 10 to go. So this game's Rainbow Road, it's grown on me. I didn't like it that much when this game first came out, but I actually like how technical it is. Once you get World eventually and see the new Rainbow Road, that one is like a journey. It's amazing vibes, but it's really easy. So 8 is like the exact opposite. It's not a very long track, but it is really technical, especially in 200cc. And I kind of like the space station, even if it is a really brief section, so. And then the 9 Wii U DLC track. So this one had a lot of tracks from other games, right? Like crossover tracks.
Yeah.
And we start off with Excite Bike Arena. And that's like the new age Baby Park. I do not like Baby Park. I do not like Excite Bike. It's too basic. It's not the most interesting layout. It's whatever to me. It's got good
there's
music.
part of me that really loves Baby Park, like just because it's just so different.
Yeah, that is true. 7 whole
Like
laps.
it's not a good Mario Kart like track, but like that almost makes it even more fun.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that. Whew, second. If I can win on this track. Okay, we've still got 1 full lap.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. You know.
Damn it, that Japanese dude just bombed me. Yeah.
8th place. It's fine.
I got Mario Kart in. Alright. Oh, I got him though. Okay. But yeah, after Excite Bike, if I'm not mistaken, it's Dragon Driftway. Love the homage to the Galaxy 2 boss, blanking out on his name right now, but he's a good boss. So I like a track based around him. The music is really good, and it's really technical. Like, so many tight turns that you have to take on that track. Alright, sorry, I'm just focusing for a moment. Are you Okay, dude, let me tell you what just happened. A ghost took my green shell the moment I was defending from a red. I got 3rd place still, but I could have won that one.
Don't worry, you know, it could be worse. I have 9th place.
That's true.
And sure, it could be worse. I've had last place.
Yeah. Nah, but you've been doing good overall. That, I told you a few minutes ago, I think Shy Guy Falls is a really technical track. It's one of the toughest in the game. So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Hyrule Circuit is the next Nitro, the 16th one. And that is a really good Zelda track. I think it pays homage to both Ocarina of Time and Skyward Sword. Fantastic idea to replace the coins with the rupees. I love the part inside of the castle. You have to hit the 3 switches to get the speed boost. That is so good. And I love the Deku Babas and the keys at the end. Like, I think that's a genuinely top tier track. Alright, so we just got 6 tracks to go, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm still in Wii U DLC 1. Yeah, that's how my mind thinks about this stuff. So Ice Ice Outpost is not a track that I like. It's so basic. It just got the split yellow and green paths. It is really technical, I will admit that. It's got good music and it's really technical. It's got some of the toughest shortcuts to take in this whole game. So if you can nail those, you can really run away with a race on Ice Ice Outpost. And then the last one from Wii U DLC 1's Mute City. I do think it's overshadowed by Big Blue, but Mute City in itself is spectacular. Yeah, it's so fast-paced and frenetic. And then damn it, that Japanese Toad, he pisses me off.
Yeah, that Japanese Toad has been going crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I just hit myself.
Oh, damn it. But yeah, I'm almost done. You just gotta listen to me talk about 4 additional tracks. So we've got... Oh man, let me think, because I just thought of 2 of them right away. Why am I blanking on the other 2? Okay, I just remembered the rest. So first of all, we've got Wild Woods. In my mind, Wild Woods is like a successor to Maple Treeway. I don't think it's quite as good as Maple Treeway, but it is still one of the best tracks in the game. I especially love the ending on the lily pads that have the speed boost on them. And you know what? It gives me Ewok Village vibes from Return of the Jedi.
Which used to be my favorite Star Wars movie.
Okay, what's your favorite
now?
now?
I don't have an answer to that question.
Okay. yeah, I think my top 3, you know, I'll switch around the order of them, but I think it's been pretty consistent. That's Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi, and The Empire Strikes Back. Okay, that dude got lucky. That blue shell took me out. Whatever. Alright, I'll take second. That dude's good. He's my rival in this lobby. But yeah, Wild Woods is amazing, man. And then Animal Crossing is really basic, but I do like its season gimmick. So, yeah, it gets a thumbs up from me. I do think that fall and winter are the best seasons on that track. Like, I can never tell if it's spring or summer on that track. They're so similar. And then last 2...
I mean, that's Shoot's life, though. I can never tell the difference.
Okay, yeah. So last 2 that we haven't talked about. Super Bell Subway, so that's the track that I think does Sunshine Airport's idea better than it does. So I like that the train is such a major obstacle on that track. And it's got an amazing shortcut at the end. And then lastly, we've got Big Blue, which is one of the best section tracks in my opinion. So high speed, so high intensity. It just balls to the wall race until the finish. Yeah, so I really do love this game's tracks. I think a lot of them will go down as classics. To me, I would say Mario Kart Stadium, Thwomperoons, Toad Harbor, Twisted Mansion, Shy Guy Falls, Sunshine Airport, Dolphin Shoals, Electrodrome, My Wario, Cloudtop Cruise, Bowser's Castle, Hyrule Circuit, Mute City, Wild Woods, Super Bell Subway, and Big Blue will all go down as classics. That's most of them, to be honest, but they're all so good. Alright, can I finally beat this Japanese Toad? Annoying ass dude. Bum QWERTY. I don't think that's the one I know. I know someone called QWERTY on Twitch, but I don't think that's him. He looks different. His me looks different. So how have you been doing overall?
Your best friend is behind you right now, just so you know.
Okay, I see him, yeah. How have you been overall? Are you watching any good anime lately?
I've been making my way back through Sound Euphonium so I can watch the final season.
Shut there out.
And it's as good as it's ever been.
I've heard good things about that show. I have not watched it yet, but I am aware of its existence. I guess that's funny. I'm aware of its existence, yeah. It's on my to-watch eventually. You know, Kyoto Animation, that's made by Kyoto Animation, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've not watched too much of their stuff. I still need to finally go and finish City the Animation. I watched a few episodes of that, but never finished it. Nichijou was really good.
I've watched a lot of their stuff.
Nice. Okay, did I finally beat him? Yes, I did. Thank you.
Of course, you know, I've watched Clannad, of course.
Yeah, of course. Surprisingly enough, that's one of the big anime that I have now watched yet. Still need to do that. Oh, nice. Good job, dude.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. You know, it's a great rom-com. You will enjoy it. You'll have a good time. And then you'll get to season 2. And I'm sorry for, you know, recommending this incredible experience to you, but you need to go through it.
Yeah, okay.
After story hits different, man.
Mm-hmm. I was just talking about Bowser's Castle so much, so I might as well vote for it. Even though it looks like it's not gonna get picked, but we'll see. Yeah, I gotta watch that. I feel like I'm running out of big anime to watch, but there's always One Piece that I'm behind on, still stuck on episode 600 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Clanan After Story, Urusei Yatsura, I still gotta watch both the old and the new one, same for Ranma 1/2. Ghost in the Shell, I still need to watch Ghost in the Shell 2 in a sense. I've not watched Standalone Complex in a really long time, so I kind of want to rewatch that.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I've only seen the original and the Innocence. I haven't seen any of like the TV series or anything.
Gotcha. Alright, Joe's back in the lead. Okay.
Both very good movies.
Nice. Speaking of a good movie, I did finally watch. Gosh, I was so behind on watching these two. I can't believe I'm gonna say I watched them for the first time last year. One, Princess Mononoke, I had not watched that until like 10 months ago. And then two, Angel's Egg, which I really enjoyed both of them. Definitely two of my favorites.
Yeah, I totally miss seeing Angel's Egg in theaters.
Yeah, the 4K that they
I'm
were
kind of
showing.
mad about that one.
It was good though. It's kind of confusing, but I was reading some analysis posts about it online that made sense to me, so.
Yeah. I've heard about it for years, and I was excited that G-Kids finally picked up the rights to it, because like it's just been nowhere officially like outside of Japan for the longest time.
Yeah. F off, Blue Shell.
So I'm really hoping it gets a Blu-ray or 4K release.
Oh, it definitely will,
Basically.
with G-Kids picking it up, yeah. They're really good about that.
Yeah, they generally are.
Yeah, I was so happy to see that Perfect Blue finally got in 4K release. It is expensive as hell though, so I did not buy it right away.
I believe it's basically the same edition that Anime Limited released in the UK a couple years back.
Okay, gotcha.
I might know more about this stuff than I really like any healthy person should.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that finally happened. Paprika also, I've got the Steelbook, the 4K Steelbook that came out like 2 years ago.
Oh,
And
Paprika's so good. It's
it is so good. So good. Absolutely amazing. I agree with you. Yo, 1 second, dude. 1 second. Give me a moment. Yo, Baskin, thank you so much. I am playing with someone that I'm talking to with a lot, so I'm not talking too much in chat, but let me give you a shout out. Thank you. Alright, apologies, but I do want to say I do hope that Millennium Actress and Tokyo Godfathers, I hope they get 4K releases.
Yeah, I'm not counting on one anytime soon. As far as I'm aware, neither of them have a 4K scan sitting around right now, but
Okay. Good to know. Oh, good to know in a sad way.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's funny. I think, Perfect Blue and Paprika might be the most famous Satoshi Kon movies, but I actually think I prefer Millennium Actress and Tokyo Godfathers. They're all fantastic though, but
Yeah.
I
mean, Perfect Blue is definitely up there for me. Oh gosh. Honestly, like it's for me, like I also really enjoy Toho and Godfathers too, so like those two are definitely my top two.
Nice.
But like it's hard to go wrong. Like give me any of them and I'll have a good time.
Yeah, we lost
Well,
Satoshi
okay,
Kon
I
too
guess
soon.
Perfect Blue maybe not a good time, but
Yeah, I got. I can never make enough distance between myself and that stupid toad. So then if I get Blue Shell, he manages to pass me and I can never catch up to him. Okay. How did you enjoy rewatching Dragon Ball? Because I know you said you were rewatching DB and DBC. I don't know if you did GT as well.
yeah, I did GT as well.
Nice. How
It's
did
like
you enjoy that?
I've had those series sitting on my shelf for a while. And was like finally like I should probably finally get around to them.
Yeah. I love all three. I've not watched GT in such a long time, so I'm excited to do that sometime. Right now in
I
C,
still think GT is overrated.
overhated, yeah. I think Super Saiyan 4 is genuinely fantastic, as is the baby star. Oh, damn it, I missed a star. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof, getting hit by lightning right after an item box, that's like the worst timing.
Yeah.
Alright, let's focus.
And then after I got done with GT, I did end up watching Dana just because it
Oh,
was,
cool, man.
you know, fairly short. So I was like, sure.
Did you enjoy him?
I enjoyed Dana.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh my... Holy enemy spam. Okay. Wait, did I just win the race? I didn't. That was insanity.
Good. I did not. I very much so did not. I'm on a bullet bill, and it didn't help whatsoever. I still got 11th place.
Oh man. Rough. Rough.
But yeah. I'll probably
So
get
far, so
around
good,
to
Buskin.
watching Super at some point. I just
Mm-hmm.
have only so much time.
I think...
So many things I want to watch.
Yeah, I think if I'm being completely honest with you, Super is the most inconsistent. I do think it is really high highs at times, but the fact that it started retelling with Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, and then it only really gets into the new stuff at episode 28, I feel like that drags it down a little bit. But once it does get into the new stuff, especially the last two arcs and the two movies that come after the show, like those are genuinely fantastic and some of my favorite DB ever. I just wish it was more consistent. But yeah, Daima was fun. It was like revisiting a lot of GT's ideas. I do think it was a little bit too much of a speedrun, only being, well, like 20 episodes.
Yeah.
So definitely could have had some room to breathe. I feel like it was such a... If I do have one criticism about Daima, I guess I've got two actually, but my first one is that most of the show feels like the original DB or like GT. But then the very end switches to be more like DBZ, and that's like such a tonal shift in the last few episodes. And I think the other complaint I have is that... I guess that's the only major complaint I have.
Yeah.
A more minor complaint I have is that, yeah, it arguably is still the Goku and Vegeta show like most of modern Dragon Ball is. Oh, nice. Okay. Boom. Oh, you know what I gotta watch? My Hero Vigilantes, that spin-off.
Yeah, I have not watched a lot of the thing with me in anime is I like I did my whole like shonen journey really early, so like a lot of shonen shows don't appeal to me anymore.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. You know, thinking about the ones that I really enjoy, like, I still think that Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is probably my favorite. It's just such a good, complete package. Obviously, a lot of nostalgia for Dragon Ball. And One Piece is unique with its world building. I think that's what sets it apart. And then I do admit I have a lot of nostalgia for something like Yu Yu Hakusho. And I've really been enjoying the most recent Bleach season. I do think that Bleach probably peaks early on. Soul Society is like the best arc in Bleach, but 1000 Year Blood War definitely gives it a run for its money. Okay. But I agree with you, Battle Shonen tend to be very formulaic. I still do want to watch the ones I haven't seen though. Even something like Fairy Tail that supposedly is very power of friendship. Alright, I should have this unless a blue shell destroys me again.
Yeah, at this point I'm mostly watching like slice of life and romance stuff.
Okay. Nice. You know, romance, I assume, well, I'm sure you've watched a lot more than me, but something like Kaguya-sama is something that I absolutely adore in recent times. I know that people are a little bit upset at it. I've not watched the 2 new OVA episodes that just came out, but I saw that people said it skipped a lot of the manga. So I thought it was a really good adaptation up to this point though, but I can see people being upset about that.
Yeah, I never got into Kaguya-sama, so...
Alright, fair enough. You have any recommendations as far as romance and slice of life shows go?
Oh. That's tough. Let me think. Yeah.
It is tough, yeah.
Yeah, as far as like newer ones go, like there's a series from a couple years ago called Galaxy Next Door. There's a somewhat infamous scene in it, but it's very, very good.
Okay.
And it's
Shit.
kind of unique in that the like romantic partners in the film are adults. Or not in the film, the anime.
Yeah, I like that the Rascal Does Not Dream stuff goes into university now. I agree with you that adults, you don't see that too often in anime. Okay,
It's just
Galaxy
a very
Next Door.
like weird, peculiar like romance, but it's very good and very sweet. Yeah, of course there's Rascal Does Not Dream, which like I've bought what I can of the series on Blu-ray. I own light novels, sports, so
Nice. I've really been enjoying it. I saw there's gonna be another movie coming out next. Is that gonna be like the last arc?
yep, that's covering the last 2 light novels.
Last 2, okay.
Yep.
Nice. Wow, just beat him at the end, nice.
Oh no, I fell. I am not having a good time right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna bullet belts the end.
Nice. Yeah, I've not watched that many slice of life romance anime. I gotta watch more. Like I said, Kaguya-sama, Toradora, I loved a lot. I think this counts as slice of life.
Toradora is so good.
A place further than the universe. Is that a slice of life? Does that count as slice of life?
Please.
That's the one with the
Oh yeah.
Antarctica.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's also very good.
Yeah. You know, I'm aware of a few that I want to watch. Like Laid Back Camp looks pretty interesting to me.
Oh yeah, Laid Back Camp is really good. There's another anime based on a manga from the same mangaka called Mono, which is also very good.
Okay. I gotta check those out. A Galaxy Next Door in Mono. Laid Back Camp. Nice. Yeah.
And there's also a show called Do It Yourself. It has a very interesting art style to it that I really enjoy.
I know that one. I've not watched it yet, but I am aware of that show. Yeah, it does look very unique. It looks like a DIY art style.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how I feel about front-running Cheeseland, but everyone always bags on this track, you know, stays behind so they can get good items. Oh, let's see if it pays off. Bum 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 bum. You have any favorite tracks in this game?
Not really.
Okay. You
I just haven't played this game that much.
Oh, fair enough. Because you said you played a lot of Double Dash and Super Circuit, right?
Yep.
Any favorites from those two?
For Double Dash, there's that one Donkey Kong one.
DK Mountain, yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, DK Mountain.
It's in this game as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
And then there's that, I can't remember what it's called, Super Circuit, but it's that, like, haunted house one.
Haunted
like,
house one.
It's like a, like, there are lots of places on the track where, like, you can fall off really easily.
So, two possibilities I can think of. The first one's Boo Lake, that was remade in this game, or it could be Broken Pier instead. One of those two, probably. Alright. I'll take what I can get.
Like, I remember it being a good track. I remember it being frustrating as hell, but it is the one I remember, so probably says something.
Yeah. Oh damn, I'm so far ahead of everyone. I could get Blue Shell twice and still win. Okay. Nice. That's fair enough, man. I kind of miss the old Cheeseland from GBA that had mice on it. Those fit more than this chain chomp that they put on it in the remake. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of sweaty at this game. I think anyone from ZD that's played with me has found that out. I was playing with Daku and Blue Rose recently. I guess those were the people I played with the most recently. And oh, DK Mountain. Let's vote that just for you. Okay.
And I clicked random because I was just clicking too quickly.
It's okay. Yeah, DK Jungle is good as well. That Mario Kart 7 track.
Have you watched the Fruits Basket remake yet?
No, okay, so that's another big anime I've now watched. I've not seen either the 2001 one or the 2019 remake yet.
Watch
Gotta
the
watch-
2019.
Oh, I kind of want to watch both, but okay, if you say so, I guess I'll start with the new one.
I mean, you can watch the other one. Probably watch that one first, then, but
Okay.
like, from what I've heard, it's just not as good. I haven't seen it yet, but
I gotcha. That's kind of like me and Fullmetal Alchemist 2003. I watched like 10 episodes of it, but I never finished it. I do want to see, so I've heard good things about the original FMA.
yeah.
It's like one of the best anime original endings, people have said. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, I'm glad you gave me some good recommendations because I really do feel like I'm starting to run out of stuff to watch. Still a few big ones. We were talking about Battle Shonen being kind of formulaic. I have been enjoying Gacha Kuta, that one that just started up like in July. That's pretty enjoyable. I think season 1 just ended. I'm like behind, so I'm only halfway through the season, but I've been enjoying it. Yeah, and if you were ever disappointed with SAO in the past, and maybe you want something that's more like a video game, Shangri-La Frontier, in my opinion, is fantastic. This dude that's playing this virtual reality MMO, and it's like he's playing. It's like really good in terms of world building, and like the bosses are really interesting characters. So I think it's like a better SAO. Ooh, Diddy Kong just took a green shell to the face. What do you think about these real life cities that they added? Do you like these tracks or not really?
They're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, like, weren't they originally like part of the mobile game or something?
Yeah, this is pretty much just an effort to preserve them once that game shuts down.
Yeah.
I think the only ones that are really memorable to me, well, I guess I would say three of them. First of all, it's Athens. I like how that one's like ancient, so it stands out from the others. Vancouver, I really enjoy. It's got like an amazing soundtrack, and I like the Shy Guys ice skating. And then lastly, Singapore. Love the Goombas on top of that hotel pool, and the Chinatown area is also pretty memorable. Yeah, that Bangkok one we were just racing on now, it's okay. I like the little boats at the start, but it's kind of forgettable. My Japanese toad left, that's why I'm winning so easily now.
Yeah.
He was the only one giving me competition.
Oh yeah, and another good romance show from fairly recently is Horimiya.
Okay, I have watched season 1. I've now watched The Missing Pieces. I feel like the way they did that show is really weird. I don't know if I should rewatch and just watch season 1, then The Missing Pieces, or should I try and stitch it together chronologically?
I watched season 1 and then watched The Missing Pieces, and honestly, I mean, there's, like, the missing pieces were kind of, like, missing for a reason. They don't really, like, add it up into the plot, really, so...
Fair enough.
Like, they work fine, you just want to watch them, like, afterwards, just to spend more time with the characters and humor of the show.
Okay.
Definitely one of the few anime that really, like, worked as a comedy for me.
Yeah, it is a very good one from what I recall. And the relationship progresses in a really satisfying way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna rewatch it then in February and finally watch The Missing Pieces as well. But yeah, I guess stepping... Oh, I guess one last thing. I was gonna say stepping outside of anime, but one last thing about anime. Just before I forget, I do think that probably my #1 anime of 2025 was the Chainsaw Man movie. Damn, that was so good. Like, yeah, Battle Shonen, a lot of it is very template, boilerplate, but Chainsaw Man, in my opinion, is like the best new age one. So good. I love Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I've heard good things about Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, but I guess stepping outside of anime then, any good movies or TV shows you've watched recently?
So I watched the newest Avatar movie.
Oh, okay, Fire and
And
Ash.
and I have to say I was kind of disappointed.
Oh, okay, no spoilers yet. I wanted to finally see it this weekend, but we had a 1-week trial of Paramount Plus, and my younger brother is always addicted to making sure that he maximizes every single second of streaming. I don't know, he's one of those people. So I've not watched it yet. But I did rewatch the original and The Way of Water, and you know, they're kind of generic but still enjoyable movies. I think I saw you post on ZD that you think The Way of Water is the best one out of the three, which I respect. I think I slightly prefer the original, but Way of Water is also really good. But please tell me at least that Fire and Ash does not recycle the same plot in third time, because I thought the first two movies had very similar plots.
Yeah, it kind of just touches upon everything that movies have already touched upon.
Yeah, I thought so. Alright, whatever.
See, I thought Way of Water at least brought something new to the table. With its perspective on, like, family and, like, what it means to actually, like, become a part of a culture, and, you know, who has the right to, like, make decisions about that culture.
Yeah, that is true. That is a different aspect that wasn't in one, so I agree with you.
And then Fire and Ash just kind of reiterates everything the first two films said, with a longer running time.
Yeah. Well, they keep making money, so they keep on making them.
On one hand, like, I can't be mad because, like, I loved, like, the world-building aspect of the series. But mostly, like, in the way of, like, we just don't get this kind of world-building from Hollywood anymore.
In what sense?
Just, like, fully creating a whole world with different cultures and, like, how they interact with each other, just, and then, like, within that, like, having all this, like, you know, like, bringing all these, like, animals into it, and, like, how they interact with the world, and then, like, the cultures within the world as well, like, there's a kind of ridiculous amount of world building within Avatar.
Oh, I agree. That's like its #1 strength in my opinion, and I do think both 1 and 2 did a really good job at that. Like, I'm thinking, gosh, I'm blanking out. No, go ahead.
Yeah, and Fire and Ash continues that, but it kind of continues the big thread from Way of Water. So it just doesn't bring enough new to the table.
I gotcha. I'm sick of that Quaritch guy or whatever he's called. In every movie being the antagonist.
Well, there's a new antagonist in this one.
Okay, at least that's something different. Yeah,
well,
I have seen that.
Well, it might be. No spoilers, but it might be.
Okay. Oh, we got a Japanese dude who's pretty good. I got some competition again.
I thought I was gonna take a shortcut, and nope, I just see myself off a cliff.
Yeah, I love this track. It's genuinely one of my favorites just to drift on. Super satisfying. Alright, I'm gonna try and pass this dude. Oh, fuck! That lightning came at the worst moment just as I was about to go in the grass. Okay.
Definitely one of my favorite movies from last year was probably... Oh man, there are a few good ones, but like... One I definitely don't think many people are going to be talking about is a film called Good Boy.
Good Boy.
Which is a haunted house movie told from the perspective of a dog.
What? Okay. Definitely something different.
Yes. It. So it took, like, I think almost like 2 years to film because they literally just use the same dog for like the entire movie. Like they don't use like stunt dogs or anything. It's just the one dog that does everything.
Huh.
And it's just like
interesting.
Very good. For some reason, like when there's a family in a haunted house, I'm not that scared, But when there's a dog and there are ghosts, I'm a little scared, Like, I don't want the dog to get hurt. Like, leave the dog alone. He's a good boy. Okay.
So that does seem like a very interesting premise, and so they actually used an actual dog to film. Oh, wow. Wait, so what's the name of that movie again?
Good Boy.
Good Boy. I'm back up above 13,000 again, nice. Good Boy, let's look it up. I didn't watch that many new movies in 2025, I think just 7. It's only 1 hour and 13 minutes long, okay. Just came out in October. Interesting.
Yeah.
Budget 70,000, box office 8.7 million. that is an amazing return on investment. Oh man.
Like when I said that, like it took 2 years to film, that's kind of why. So it's literally the director and his wife were in a house for 2 years trying to get this dog to do stuff on camera.
Oh man.
And it's a dog, so you can't really get it to do anything, so...
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think I only watch some mainstream movies in 2025, so you'll be disappointed in me. But as far as 2025 movies go, I watched 7 of them, and yeah, in last place I would put Superman. It was okay.
What?
Yeah, that's the worst movie I watched in 2025.
What are the other 6 movies here?
Okay, so let me get to that. But that was the worst one I had watched out of the 7. It was still a good movie. Not as good as, like, The Batman from 2022, for example, but still a fun superhero movie that I thought some of the humor dragged it down a little bit at times. Okay, so in 6th place is The Naked Gun, the new one with Liam Neeson. Really funny movie, yes, very sexual jokes as always, but I think he slotted into the role just perfectly. And then 5th place is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I did think it was a little bit weaker of a Mission Impossible, especially coming off of 4, 5, and 6, Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Fallout, which I think are some of the best action movies of all time. Dead or Reckoning, don't tell this to Daku and ZD because he really likes this one. I did think it was already a little bit weaker, and Fallout continues that trend, but still a really good movie. And then fourth place to me was K-pop Demon Hunters. I'd finally gotten around to watching that movie over Thanksgiving weekend, and I think it's a really delightful movie, even if not everything about it appeals to me. I thought the whole K-pop and demon aspect and a surprisingly deep story about accepting yourself, even if society doesn't accept you. Yeah, it surprised me in that movie. And then, yeah, you know, I'm a big anime fan, so I have to have two of my top three being anime movies, one being the Demon Slayer movie, which I thought was... Yeah, some of the flashbacks dragged it down a little bit too long, but the fights themselves were spectacular. And then, like I had told you, Chainsaw Man being my favorite anime, the movie being my favorite anime of 2025. It was just such a good arc. It fit the movie structure perfectly. Lots of good twists and some genuinely fantastic combat and a really emotional ending. And then my number one movie of 2025 was Sinners. I thought that was such a good movie. Did not expect some of the plot twists towards the end. And I'm not usually into horror stuff, but this one, combined with its racial narrative about race in the South, which paid off tremendously towards the end of the movie, that's what made it my number one of 2025.
Yeah, Sinners was wonderful.
Oh damn, I thought that was the last lap. Yeah, it was a wonderful movie. Yep. I've heard, I was talking to someone, they said I should watch Weapons as well. That was also a really good one from 2025.
Yeah, I have that on my list to watch still.
Gotcha.
I didn't get around to watching a lot of movies in theaters this year because I was actively trying to save money. But now that I'm kind of past that point in my life where I don't have to worry so much about that, I'm kind of hoping to see a lot more this year.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like supporting movie theaters, and I just like the big screen experience as well. Like, oh, do you know Batman 1989, the Tim Burton one? When they'd shown an anniversary screening in 2024, I was the only one in the theater. I was like, oh, I got a private showing all to myself. Oh, man.
Yeah. See, I really enjoyed Superman. But that's just... like, it hit a lot of this stuff I really want from that movie. So...
That's fair enough. You know, I have not read the comics that much, but I know that people were excited to see the dog. I forget his name already,
yes.
But yeah.
We were all excited to see Crypto.
Crypto, yeah. Nice.
And I can't wait for Supergirl to come out on my birthday to just go see that with friends.
Yo, nice. Wait, when's that coming out? This year or 2027?
Yeah, June 26th.
June 26th, 2026. Nice. 6/26/26.
I'm turning 30 that day, and like I'm gonna force one of my friends to take me to it.
Nice. That's a good birthday.
Because we went to like see Superman together too. Had a good time, so.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Yep. You know, it's good to do that stuff with your friends. I was catching up today with someone. We had gone to university, so I met this friend at university in 2013, and then he switched universities in 2015, so I had not seen him for a really long time until we finally met up again in 2023, and we had watched Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny together. And it was really nice to catch up with him again because, you know, things are tough out there for everyone, especially younger people. Like, I don't want to get too depressing on you, but just to quickly summarize, you know, cost of everything increasing, home ownership, the average first age is 40 years old. It's like, everyone's struggling to get by, but it is nice to have those long-term contacts with people and maintain good relationships with them. I think it's satisfying on a human level to have that kind of relationship.
I was supposed to be hanging out with a friend like all week this week, but so we went to a casino together, then went down to visit the state capital so we could pick up his sister from her university. And then me and another friend who like we all went together with, we both got the flu.
Oh shoot, that sucks.
And this friend like came back from Japan, just pretty much just stayed with us for a week.
Yeah.
And after 2 days, we're just, oh, sorry, we're out of it. We literally cannot get out of bed.
Oh my gosh, that sucks.
And like that shit hit hard. I literally couldn't get out of bed the first day. Like it was rough.
I feel you. I think this year's flu season has been kind of tough. I noticed a lot of people in my work have been getting sick too. Alright, let's focus. Okay, so lap 2, see? I keep getting baited thinking that we're on the last lap, and it's always lap 2.
I don't know what lap we're on. I don't know how many races we've done.
Yeah. Well, we've been on for a while, so it must have been around 20 at this point. Don't know if I'm catching up to that person, but I respect them giving me a run for my money. Oh, I needed that. That's actually perfect. I might have won the race off of that. Thank you for lining into blue shell.
Yeah, whoever did that, thank you.
Okay.
I just pulled my way to 7th. Let's see if I can get 6th place. I think I almost do. Oh god, those bananas would have fucked me over. But I missed them. No, fuck that up. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the end. Oh god darn it. There's more. Maybe he gets his 5th. Nope. I got 6th though.
That's so good.
Ugh.
So very good, my dude. One sec.
Yeah, I want to spend more time with friends this year.
Yo,
But
evil guy, let me give you a shout.
A lot of that requires travel for me, so...
I'm playing
stuff
Mario
I have
Kart
to
of Sun
plan
and
out.
Zelda Dungeon, so... Not talking as much to chat today. Yeah, I understand. That's the same thing. There are quite a few people I'd like to meet up with sometime, but just knowing that we're in different states sometimes quite far away,
Yeah.
and maybe even different countries for a few people, it makes things tough.
Yeah, I should probably bother, you remember, Mido from ZD, right?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. I should probably bother him and see if he's, like, available sometime Wednesday or Thursday. Come down to Chicago and bother him a bit.
Yeah. I kind of want to
Depends on
visit
the
him
weather.
myself because I
Dear
didn't
Lord,
know
if
he's
it
so...
snows, I'm just gonna know.
Yeah. I'm like, I didn't know that he's so close to me as well, so I'm like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah, I went down to see him sometime last year, I think.
Oh, nice. How was that?
Oh, wait, it was, you know, like meeting an old friend again.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I miss seeing him around ZD, but I know he's been busy.
Yeah.
That pretty much summarizes the state of most people in ZD. Like, Nikki, I saw, she had posted in her backlog blog today. That's like all she does nowadays in Zelda Dungeon. I mean, I talk to her a lot in Discord, so I know she's around. But as far as actually posting on the forums, she's not really that active.
Yeah.
Well, we've still got a few older people that are around. You've been around for a long time. Azure Sage has been around for a long time. Same with me. Same with Pancake, aka Cynical Squid, but I still prefer to call him Pancake Samurai because that's like the best name ever. Oh shoot. Okay. I'm trying to legitimately think. Oh, Vanessa's been around for a long time. Jimmy as well. That's pretty much it, gosh. Unless I'm forgetting something really obvious, but I think that's pretty much it. Oh, Dio. He doesn't post that often nowadays, but he does still post.
Yeah, I know Jimmy's not having the best of times right now.
Yeah,
like he had wanted to step down for a reason already. Like, yeah,
I understand. I mean, there are a few additional people that I think would do a good job, but I'll let him decide, obviously, but I can think of a few. Okay. Bum bum bum. Alright, gotta stay focused.
Yeah, it's always wild to think of how well I know some people from ZD.
Wait, did you say how well or how little?
How well.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you said, but then I got confused for a
Like,
second.
oh yeah, I do sometimes just get details out of people that, like, they wouldn't normally give to people.
Alright.
That's just how it is. I'm just... Give me all the juicy gossip about your life, dudes.
I've got nothing to give you in that department. I'm pretty
Damn
boring.
it, you're failing me.
I'm pretty boring, yeah. I got nothing to tell you. Nice. Okay. You know, started a job in October. I guess I've been enjoying it, and that's all I gotta say, so. Cool. This is a good lobby for getting me points. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm farming them in this lobby. We did Rainbow Road, even though it's probably the best option out of these. I'll go with this instead. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I finally got the Switch NSO expansion, so I've been wanting to play some N64 games and GameCube that I missed out on back in the day. I do have a lot on Wii U. Yeah, I am one of the people that had a Wii U, so it's like, if I have something on Wii U Virtual Console, I'm not focusing on it on Switch. So I guess I've mostly been prioritizing the GameCube games. And as far as the N64 goes, it's just the Mario Party games, Ridge Racer, and Dr. Mario. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, I think I've gotten to that point where I've decided I'm probably not going to end up getting a Switch too.
You don't think it's worth it, or you just don't play enough, or what's up?
Well, it's kind of both of those. Like, I just don't play my Switch as much as I would wish I would.
No, that's fair enough. You know, there have been periods in my time where I didn't game that much, but I feel like I've been having a little bit of a renaissance in recent times, so I'm enjoying it while it lasts. That's my logic.
Yeah, I use Steam for a lot of the games I play, so...
That makes sense, yeah. No need to buy them on Switch or PlayStation or Xbox or anything in console. Steam does have the best sales, so... Though I do think Nintendo will put out a worthwhile batch of exclusives eventually. The Switch 2 is starting off with some weird ones, like you wouldn't expect a 3D Donkey Kong instead of a 3D Mario, for example. A lot of spin-offs as well. Metroid Prime finally, even though I've heard mixed opinions about it.
There will be Kirby Air Riders.
That's a big one, yeah. Did not play the GameCube one back in the day, but I know so many people were excited about that game.
Yeah. Yeah, I played the GameCube one, so I'm like, that's the only like. Maybe I should get a Switch too.
You don't care too much about the new Mario Kart?
Nope.
I have mixed feelings about it. I really do love Knockout Tour. It's such a good new mode. But I don't know, some of the new gimmicks are kind of dumb. I feel like it's too much platforming in a racing game. It's a good game, but I prefer 8 Deluxe. Alright, I think I'll have to take second this time around. Oh, maybe I can still win this. Of course, the moment I pass him, a blue shell hits me. Karma, baby.
Real.
I feel like no one played well this race. I'll take the win, but those of us at the front were playing like garbage. 7. One second. You played World and you don't see yourself playing in the lab, feels clunky and sluggish compared to 8. I agree with you, evil guy. I agree. Alright, sorry about that. Sometimes I'm just talking to someone for a second, so I mute myself. Okay. Ribbon or Road. Oh, in my opinion, this is one of the best remakes of all time. I know everyone and their mom has said it reminds them of Toy Story, but I'm gonna say it as well. It really does. Okay.
Talking about remakes, what's your favorite video game remake of all time?
Okay, that is a tough one. You know, I do want to get into Resident Evil, and I've seen some people play them, and those remakes look fantastic, but because I've not played them myself, I'm not going to include them. So, as far as ones I've played, let's see. I love Ocarina of Time 3D. Does that count as a remake, or is that more of a remaster? I don't know if you count that as a remake.
I think that'd be a remake.
Yeah, I think it's got enough added stuff, right? Like Master Request, the hint system. Oh, 1 second.
Like it is an entirely new like game engine, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, and they add substantial stuff. Like they changed the water temple to add the indicators. You know, items on the touchscreen. They added the ability to refight bosses. So, yeah, I think it counts.
Yeah, see, that would be my answer.
Oh, that is your answer. Oh, I stole your thunder. Gosh, let me think of another example. And
I actually have a funny story about that game.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So when the 3DS came out, I was really excited for it, you know, and asked for it for Christmas or my birthday. And at first, so I was like, so my mom had me like look around the house for my gift. And at first, I only found Ocarina of Time 3D, and I was like, oh no. My mom bought me an expensive game, and I can't even play it. But then she was like, "Oh, look some more." And then I had a 3DS in Ocarina of Time 3D for my birthday or Christmas one year. Nice. It was great.
Yeah, to me it's such a good system. I think I've made this point on Discord a few times. The 3DS is like the NES, the Switch is like the SNES, so it does get overshadowed maybe by the Switch coming right after it. But I genuinely think it's still one of the best Nintendo systems ever made.
I don't think it's like overshadowed by the Switch. I think it's like I think that like it wasn't as much of like because I don't think people have like forgotten about 3DS game, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
or
there's
even
a reason why.
like I don't know, like
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a reason why it's still so expensive online because so many people are nostalgic for it and want to replay the 3DS.
yeah.
I do miss dual screen gaming. I legitimately think that was a fantastic gimmick.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a shot.
And it's just, it kind of sucks that Ocarina of Time 3D is stuck on the 3DS.
Oh, I hope we get a full HD. You know, oh gosh, so many people have been talking about an HD remaster at this point. I feel disappointed if we don't get one, but I don't want to be baited. These are all just fan speculation, so it's like... Alright, beat him.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't even need necessarily an HD remake. If we can just get the 3DS one ported with the with all the textures like at the resolution they were originally like created for that game, like I think that'd be good enough.
Right, because Nintendo always did do that, didn't they? They made like the high resolution textures and then downgraded them.
Yeah. So the 3DS screens would never like support, would never like.
Yeah, it would be so cool to see a Link Between Worlds on consoles as well. That game is so good.
Yeah.
Oh man, and Kid Icarus Uprising, you know, as a lefty, that game is a little bit painful to play, so I hope it gets a dual stick control option. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like the thing with Ocarina of Time is like its art style is very like it could be screwed up really easily. And I think the fact that they like nailed it so well with the 3DS remake is like already a kind of a miracle.
Yeah, I wonder, yo, I think I'm gonna, just to let you know, I think these will be my last 3 races, if that's okay with you. Just doing this one and 2 more after, but I do agree with you, but if they did do another remake, would you want it to be a complete reimagining, like Final Fantasy VII remake, or would you want it to be faithful?
Man, I think like at this point for like Zelda, it needs to be just pretty faithful.
Because you think, because of like the 2 camps of people that like Breath of the Wild and the ones that want the classic style back? Is that what you're getting at?
Well, no, just like I think that like it's like one of those things where like a lot of the mainline Zelda games are like very like specifically crafted to be like the way they are. Because it's kind of not like we're with like Final Fantasy where like a lot of the gameplay aspects are kind of like carried over from title to title.
That makes sense.
So it's like if you're gonna redo it, it's essentially just a new Zelda game. Just like release a new Zelda game.
Right, but I know that some people wouldn't want that. That's why I'm asking, because like I know someone that I watch on Twitch, he's like a huge Resident Evil fan, and he always says, yeah, the remake is like a brand new game, like Resident Evil 2, the original on PS1 is not the same as the 2019 Resident Evil 2, but it's like, you've got the original that still exists. Should you just do something more modern and like, oh, for example, maybe add segments that you can play as Sheik and see what Zelda was up to during that time, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think just like I think Zelda just doesn't serve itself to remakes that well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as a game series, like, the only remakes we've really had are for, like, Link's Awakening.
Yeah, I think so. You know, A Link to the Past and GBA, but that barely added anything. It just added some sound effects and Four Swords as like an alternate mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ocarina of Time, but that was really faithful. You're right. Link's Awakening was like a
Yeah.
complete change in like the art direction, so that was completely like, yeah.
But then again, Link's Awakening had only somewhat had a remake as well with Link's Awakening DX.
That's true, yeah. They've always tried it to be as faithful to the original. And yeah, I do love the original. It's like, it's the second game I ever played, Super Mario 64 being the first one, so it does hold a lot of nostalgic weight for me, but at the same time, oh gosh, see, I would be happy either way. If we get the game we've always known and loved in HD, I would be satisfied. But if we do get a reimagining, I would also be satisfied, as long as it doesn't mess anything up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's just a tight balance walk there.
Yes, exactly. You know, I don't believe the rumors until it's announced, because I don't know if you keep up with gaming rumors at all, but around 2021, it might have been 2022, but there was a rumor that SMB3 was going to be remade. Obviously, that never ended up happening, but it's like, damn it, since that time, I make sure not to get baited by rumors.
Yeah. I just don't pay attention to any leaks anymore.
Yeah, that's a smart strategy to have. I feel like we know most of the big games are releasing this year. Obviously, because of GTA 6, I think a lot of people are scared to announce their games, or, you know, release them in the first few months of the year to avoid Grand Theft Auto, but we'll see. And Nintendo themselves, like, they have so many games that we know coming into the year. Fire Emblem, Mario Tennis, Yoshi, Splatoon Raiders, Pokemon Champions, Pokemon Pokopia, Switch 2 of Mario Wonder, and Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's like, I legitimately think that the only things we don't know about are Pokemon Gen 10 and maybe one or two additional games. Okay. Are you still into Pokemon, or have you fallen off of that?
I've kind of mostly fallen out of it.
That's fair. I still loved Sun, Moon on 3DS. I know not everyone liked them. I didn't, but the Switch ones have been a mixed bag.
Yeah, they really have.
So I assume you haven't played Legend ZA, the new one.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only played it a little bit. It is a little bit disappointing after Arceus. It's like such a small scale, just being in Lumio City. I swear I'm the only one who has that complaint, because I've talked to other people, do you mind the small scale, and they say no, but it's like, if you go from exploring a whole region to just one city, it drives you insane. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks this way. I just noticed I have such a big lead. Oh my gosh. Alright, GG. So this next one's gonna be my last race.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I think this would be a good track to see remade in Mario Kart World, because that game is like real grinding. And this one has so many alternate paths that I think it would be a good remake of Ninja Hideaway. Bum, 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 bum. Only Pokemon? Okay, yeah. Oh, good options to end on. Well, not Sky High Sunday. They actually did remake Sky High Sunday in the new one. It's a lot better in that game than it is in this one. It's still not one of my favorites, but they did improve it. I'll go Mario Kart Stadium. Why not? Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess most people feel like racing on that one. You're not a big Pokemon person, evil guy? I got you. You only played around. Sorry I haven't talked to you that much this stream, evil guy. Not been ignoring you. Just been talking in my voice call all the time. Alright, let's make this a good one to end on. Oh, we got Sky High Sunday. Yeah. Of course we did.
Oh, darn.
It's not a bad track, but I don't know. I feel like this track was not made for anti-gravity. It's okay though. A good old oval. It's making me want to eat some ice cream after this. Bum bum bum. Alright. Bum bum. Oh, is that red shell coming for me? Yes, it was. Okay. Damn it, triple reds. Okay. I'll take the last hit. Yo, I just noticed everyone's really close to each other. Only Baby Peach is really far behind. It's a mosh pit. Shit. Did not get an item. That sucks. Okay. I might not be winning this one, but that's okay. I would try my best.
I'm at mosh pits. Have you been to many concerts?
Concerts? Not in a long time. So when I was in Vegas, I went to Michael Jackson Experience. Obviously, he was dead by then, but still, seeing his music playing and people dancing to it was really nice. I did go to Backstreet Boys concert as well, also in Las Vegas. This was pre-COVID. I think it was 2018. That seems right. I've not been to a concert since then. Would like to go sometime. You've been to any good ones recently?
Yeah. I just... A couple months ago, I saw, The Wonder Years, Yellow Card, and A Day to Remember.
Okay, nice.
Which is a very odd kind of assortment of, like, pop-punk and metalcore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a great time.
Yeah.
Really fun mosh pit.
Ooh, okay, risky items. Oh, I got him. Alright, I'll play a roll a good item. A coin, damn it. Alright, I'm not winning this one. I tried. Oh my gosh, everything came at us. Damn, that was an entertaining race. I got Mario Kart in, but it's okay. I had so many good ones that I would take 8th. Good job, man.
Wait. Wait, what place did I what?
Oh my gosh. Good job. That's
okay.
That's the perfect race.
I stole that, but okay.
Oh my gosh.
That wasn't clean, but I'll take it.
Oh man. Alright, thank you so much for the races. That was such a good one for you to end on. Oh man.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh man, that was fun,
Have
dude.
a great rest of your night.
You too. Thank you. Bye. Alright, evil guy, I can talk to you in peace now, but I am gonna end the stream. I do still want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza later, but that will have to wait. I was just invited to this session, so I thought I would do it. It looks like Furla's online. I feel like I've been raiding him nonstop. Is someone else online that I can raid instead? Depop? I'll raid Moyako. I will raid Moyako. If anyone's still here with me. But yeah, Evil Guy, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, the Mario Party one, yeah, that's why I wasn't talking to you. Oh my gosh. See you. That was fun. Fun session. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, exactly.